Yes, I'm David Rivel, co-founder of PathMotion, and we've developed a discussion platform where employees of companies can share their stories and respond to candidates' questions in order to attract them to their company. There's today a huge war for talent, where we see that organizations are fighting for the same talent pool, essentially. And basically what we enable companies to do is to differentiate themselves by letting employees tell the inside stories of what it is like to work for them. Yeah, so attracting and retaining top talent today is becoming increasingly complicated. We're in the midst of the war for talent. It's recognized by most talent acquisition professionals and CEO alike. It's one of their biggest challenges today, the skill shortages. They don't manage to attract the people they want to. And that's simply because we see that the demand for talent is greater than the supply. On top of that, we're getting into a market that is increasingly transparent for the candidates. So they get access to a lot of information and they are in control of the opportunities they can choose. So today, it's a very candidate-driven market, and companies basically need to be smart in order to be able to attract and retain top talent. Yeah, so it creates a lot of opportunities. I mean, we've seen already, more generally speaking, that software is replacing a lot of traditional processes. At a macro level, we see the type of Amazons, the Ubers, the Airbnbs, kind of disrupting whole industries. And for HR and talent acquisition, that means better tools to source, to select, to assess, to attract, to convince talent to join them, and then using those tools as well to give a continuous, exciting journey to the candidates to develop internally. So, I mean, obviously automation is one. Automation of processes gives basically, HR professional more time to work on more strategic projects. And today, we've got a lot of tools available to give a lot of data to those HR professionals that they can use to make more informed and better decisions. So I think there's a huge work to be done about using that data, thinking about that data, and making good use of it to help the business basically make the right choices. Absolutely, HR is absolutely ready for this shift. And to be honest, it comes from the top. We see we see HR being today the business partner of CEOs. It's a bit like the transition that finance, the CFO went to 20 years ago. We're seeing the HR professional going through this transition and becoming like a key partner to the C-suite. And I totally feel that they are ready to take the challenge. And it's recognized at the top level of the organization. So there's more and more investment into those professionals and enabling basically the HR professionals to actually make the right choices and using the right tools. My advice to young people has always been to talk to as many people as possible and expose themselves as much as possible to the work environment to get a real feeling of what it is to work in an organization or in a certain job. Doing research is one piece and is good, but at the end of the day, you want to get that practical advice from people leaving the job or actually doing the job, even if it's for a day or two, to get a real sense of what it is like you are doing in a job before you make that big decision of moving somewhere.